Hi there, fellow travelers.
Hello.
I'm Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour.
And this, our second video about Jewel Paradise Cove, all adult, all inclusive resort. We want to show you our accommodations. Very clean room, fantastic bed, and the best thing of all,
The location.
the location. Take a look.
If you have seen our first episode about Jewel Paradise Cove All-Inclusive Resort, you know by now that we did not have a nice GoPro at the time, which now we do have. So just like the previous episode, we're going to do this a little bit living room style. We're just going to pretend you're sitting here with us, watching the footage that we took with our cell phone.
It seemed to be popular though.
Yeah, it worked out. And that is why we decided not to wait too long to show you this.
And this starts us out at our room 316.
Yep. Very nice and close to the entrance.
And it was a ground floor room, which was very nice. And it did have a bit of a surprise because I had booked the basic garden stateroom.
Yeah, that's right. And you will see soon enough what our surprise was.
Yeah. Now, there's the coffee pot right in the room that you can utilize. And right here, you're going to show us the mini bar. And the nice thing about a mini bar in an all-inclusive resort, it's included.
Yes. So you can drink as many of these
Yes.
as you want. Every day someone will stop by, check on it, make sure everything is stocked properly.
And ask you what you need.
Yeah.
Now, we just had the basic package. We didn't have like the concierge package or anything like that.
No.
And the service in the room was really nice.
Yeah, it was. So was this walk-in closet
Oh,
there.
that was beautiful.
I mean, granted, we didn't really need the ironing board.
Well, you know what though?
There's
If
the
you
safe.
want to dress up a little bit, you can use the ironing board and the iron. The safe worked real well. And there's plenty of room. I like that there was so much room in there for your suitcases too.
Yeah, so you never have to worry about littering your suitcases around the room or anything.
Yep.
There's plenty of room to store them right in there.
And there's another drawer in there.
And then our bed.
Oh, that was a nice bed.
Yes, absolutely. It is a little bit, I remember it being a bit more of a firm mattress.
Yes, which we like.
Yeah, but we like that. It gives your back more support.
And there's more drawers here too.
Yeah, no lack of storage in
No.
this room whatsoever. Ah, yeah, the remote for the airco. They will advise you just simply not to mess with the airco. Leave it alone.
Leave it on.
And leave it running because it is very warm there.
Yeah, you don't turn it off at all.
No.
It'll take too much for it to cool the room back off.
Yeah.
Now there's the TV channel guide. To be honest with you, we never watch TV when we're on vacation or traveling.
No, not usually.
Not
no.
usually, so.
And TV wasn't really that good.
I don't know.
No, the one
I
time
never
that we
looked
did
at
try it out. So the bathroom then.
Beautiful bathroom.
Yes, and actually nice and spacious.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we just had come in, they had the little garbage can placed in front of the toilet.
We moved it.
But we just moved it and then you have plenty of leg room. There is some room here to hang your towels.
Now,
And the shower is very nice and spacious as well.
now there is only glass on part of the shower. The
Yeah.
other part is completely open, but it never posed a problem of any kind.
No, it didn't.
And the shower head is the kind that stays up. It doesn't come down.
No. So back into the room we go.
The green marble on the little tables.
Oh
extra
yeah, I
little
like
chair.
that. Extra chair, yep.
And going outside,
Yes, and there it is, our surprise.
we got a pool view room.
Pool view room.
Yeah.
This little rack here was actually very convenient for hanging your wet clothes. So if you have any
Your bathing
swimming
suits.
trunks, bathing suits, perfect place to hang them.
Yeah, it was nice to have the view of the pool
Yeah,
and to be able to walk right out of your room and swim.
that's right. Yeah.
And also down there was a bar.
Actually, we do have some extra footage for you, and that is what you're going to see next.
Yep.
So this is the rear patio of our room that goes right towards the area where the one pool was. So basically, as soon as you would step out of the room, you could just
Your pool.
get into the pool right there. So that's the swim-up bar right there. There is an extra sun terrace there where you can just sunbathe. And over there in the distance, you can see the volleyball net. I might have played my share of volleyball.
I did myself.
And you can still feel that.
Yeah, my wrist still hurts a little bit. But we had a good time. The pool was fantastic. And I like the little bridges that go across.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's very nice.
And like I said, and they had the swim-up bar there.
And what I liked about the swim-up bar, there was always someone there that could serve you a drink.
Yep.
So no matter how few people there were, there was always someone out there that would be willing to help you out.
And you know what else was nice?
What?
You could actually walk across the one bridge to the bar and not get in the pool.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. But
so
yes,
if you were
right.
sunbathing or just sitting out on your terrace and you didn't want to get in the water,
no
you
need
could
for
just
it.
walk across that little bridge
That's
part.
all you had to do.
And then hand you a drink. So that worked out real well too.
Yeah.
But overall, I was pleased with the room.
So was I. Very comfortable indeed. Had everything you needed. We are not very demanding as far as rooms are concerned.
No.
We go by a few principles. First of all, it has to be clean.
Must be clean.
That's non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
It must have a roof. That would be convenient.
That's good.
And of course a bed and a bathroom.
Yeah.
And as soon as those requirements are met, we're really not that difficult.
But I will say that the housekeeping staff did an excellent job.
Absolutely, yeah. And they would just talk to you as well if you happen to be there. They were usually very non-intrusive, but on the rare occasion that I would come in or ask to come in, there was never
they would ask.
They would always ask. All good.
Yeah, it was really a lovely room, and I think the temperature in the room maintained well.
Yeah.
I heard some things that there might have been some issues, but we had no issues at all with the air conditioning.
You know what? I wonder if that could possibly have had anything to do with the fact that some people might not have kept the airco running all the time.
Maybe, because I wouldn't want to have to turn it back on and try to have that room cool back down.
No.
It was on when we got there.
No, I mean, my gosh, as soon as you would leave the room in the morning even, and you had your sunglasses with you, they actually fogged up. It is that warm, that humid.
That was the time of year.
Yeah, it was the time of year, but that is something you got to keep in mind. So then you may wonder, well, exactly how close were you to everything else? Well, if you watch our previous video, you may have seen it isn't really a huge resort.
No.
So, and the location is such that you can walk everywhere within, let's say, 5 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 10.
5 to 10 minutes, let's say, depending on how fast you walk. But as such, we were about only 1 minute away from the reception and maybe 2-3 minutes from the beach.
Yeah.
It was
all close. It was nice. Yeah. It was good.
It was a great location, and we really ended up loving the pool view.
Yes, I will book that again.
Well, when are you going to book it again?
As soon as we can.
I thought you wanted to go on a cruise.
I want to do both.
Maybe we should do both.
I think we should.
You know what I always say? If you have a hard choice between two things you really want, just take them both.
Take them both.
One more topic we wish to discuss about this wonderful room we had. Because you are close to everything, you may just wonder, well, what about noise?
No.
There was none. I mean, there really was none.
Mm-mm.
We didn't feel there was any noise bothering us at any given time, particularly not at night.
No.
Granted, there was pretty loud music throughout the day in the main areas, but that didn't reach so far that it really became an issue for you to sleep or anything. It was really not a problem.
And in the evening, I would say the loud music was pretty much confined to the disco.
Yeah, that didn't really go anywhere.
No.
So,
No, so it was fine.
So all in all, we were really thrilled with our room. If you haven't watched our previous video about the Jewel Paradise Cove all-inclusive adult-only resort, please be sure to check it out in the playlist that this video is part of as well. That will be the video about the grounds of the resort, that way you get a little bit of a feel for that. Thanks for joining us. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you have not done so yet, please subscribe. Until next time, I'm Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is
To Travel and Tour.